Actually, let us start with the features of monopolistic competition. Features of monopolistic competition. Features of monopolistic competition. तो लास्ट लेक्चर में हमने कुछ फीचर्स डिस्कस किए हैं और मीनिंग ऑफ मोनोपोलिस्टिक कंपटीशन थोड़ा डिस्कस किया है। तो आज हम बाकी फीचर्स जो रहे हैं उन पे हम थोड़ा नजर डालेंगे। तो कुछ फीचर्स जो हमने पढ़े हैं उनमें है large number of buyers and sellers. Large number of buyers but few sellers. Large of buyers but few sellers. Few sellers. हाँ, एक ये पढ़ा था। In the monopolistic competition there are large number of buyers but sellers are very few. तो पहले ही हमने monopolistic competition में मीनिंग जब पढ़ी तो उस वक्त हमने डिस्कस किया था कि it is a market form which is practically seen, which is practically observed, practically practiced by the people in the practical world. The monopoly and perfect competition, they are imaginary markets. So monopolistic market is real market, which everybody experience in the real life. It was given by E.H. Chamberlain in his famous book, The Theory of Monopolistic Competition. तो इसमें क्या-क्या features उसने रखे हैं, किस किस्म का मार्केट है ये? तो it is a market in which there are large number of buyers but few sellers. और दूसरा जो उसमें पढ़ा हमने that is product differentiation. Product differentiation. क्या है ये product differentiation? Products in this market are such that they are same. Used for same purpose, but they are slightly different in one or the another form, in one or the another feature. So products are same, they are used for the same purpose. They are used for the same purpose. Produced by different companies having different features, but products are same as well as different. In color, in packing, in style, in quality, they are different, but purpose is same. So when there is product differentiation, different companies produce products, but they are same. When they have different features, they have different prices. And next very important feature was, which is nowhere seen in any market, that is selling cost. So every firm in this market, every producer in this market has to incur a unique kind of cost, that is selling cost, which is not seen in monopoly or perfect competition. There the costs are very clear: average cost, marginal cost, fixed cost, this variable cost. In perfect competition, we see the total cost is sum total of fixed cost and variable cost. But in monopolistic competition, the total cost is sum total of fixed cost, variable cost, plus selling cost. So we have a unique type of cost, that is cost on advertisements. On one hand, a firm has to incur the basic costs like fixed cost and variable cost, but in addition to these costs, to promote his or her business, to save her market share, to prevent her market share, or to increase her market share, it has to incur the selling cost. That means every firm in monopolistic competition spends a lot of money on advertising. If a firm does not spend money on advertising, it will lose its buyers. It will lose its market. I will give you an example of 1992 World Cup. Fifth World Cup was held. Cricket World Cup. Fifth Cricket World Cup was held in 1992. It was held in Australia and New Zealand. Pepsi is a company which is
Yes,
producing
sir.
cold drinkers, which is producing juice, etc. A Pepsi bottle, on a particular Pepsi bottle, which is sold in the market for rupees 10, 8 rupees were spent by Pepsi on advertising. You can see the depth of the or effect of the advertising cost in the monopolistic competition. So all the firms, the competitive firms, the rival firms of Pepsi has also to incur a huge cost on its
Yes, sir.
advertising. So costs on advertising is called selling cost. So this is one of the feature of the monopolistic competition, that every firm in monopolistic competition have to incur a good amount, a handsome amount on advertising. This is third important feature. And the fourth feature of this monopolistic competition is freedom of entry and exit of firms. So this is same as
Yes, sir.
perfect competition. Freedom of entry and exit. Entry and exit of firms. Any firm can enter this market or leave this market. Any firm who finds that it is profitable to enter the market, it can produce in the monopolistic market, and any firm who finds this himself or herself in the losses, that can leave the market without any pressure, without any restriction. So there is every opportunity for the firm to enter the market or
And exit
leave
the
the
market.
market. So firms are free to enter the industry or in this market or leave it. However, new firms have no absolute freedom of entry into industry. Products of some firms may legally patent it. So in case of patent right, there is some restriction. There is some restriction. Complete freedom is restricted
Yes, sir.
in case of if any firm is have a patent right. If already a firm exists in the monopolistic or firms exist in the monopolistic which have patent right, other cannot enter. Generally they can enter, but in exceptional cases, in some cases there is patent right. So in those cases, under those situations, a firm cannot enter. Okay.
Yes,
Number
sir.
fifth is less mobility. No perfect mobility of factors, goods and services. Less mobility of factors of production. Less mobility. There is some sort of less mobility. Mobility of factors of production. Factors of production. There is some restriction upon factors of production. So they are not
Production.
fully free to enter or leave the market. Land, labor, capital,
Market.
organizer, etc. Number sixth one, very important, which makes this market some sort of imperfect, some sort of imperfection is seen due to this feature, that is lack of perfect knowledge. Lack of
Yes, sir.
perfect knowledge among buyers and sellers, among both. So
Yes, sir.
sellers as well as buyers of products, owners of factors of production, don't have perfect knowledge about the market price. Because of product differentiation, it is not possible to compare price of different products. तो बायर के लिए जबरदस्त मुश्किल है यहाँ पे. बायर को फुल नॉलेज नहीं है. ए कंपनी भी यही प्रोडक्ट बनाती है, बी भी बनाती है, सी बी डी ई एफ. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर मैं लैपटॉप खरीदना चाहता हूँ, तो लैपटॉप इज प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय 8 or 10 or 20 companies. It is very difficult for me to choose one among them and to
Yes, sir.
consider the price of these. For example, Lenovo, we have Lenovo laptop, we have HP, we have Dell, we have Apple. For a common
Yes, sir.
buyer, it is difficult to see the features of specifications of Lenovo, HP, Dell, and compare their prices. So there is no perfect knowledge among buyers as well as among sellers. Sellers are in the same boat also. So no perfect knowledge among buyers, lack of perfect knowledge among buyers and sellers.
Sellers.
Yes. Number next is very important, high cross elasticity of demand. High cross elasticity of demand. Elasticity
Yes,
of
sir.
demand. ये पॉइंट मैं बार बार लिखाता हूं, मोनोपोली में भी मैंने ये लिखाया है, यहां भी डिस्कस किया, परफेक्ट कंपटीशन में भी डिस्कस किया
Yes,
है.
sir.
What is this cross elasticity of demand? It is when quantity demand of a good changes due to change in the price of its substitutes. Its own price
It's
remains
substitute.
same, but quantity demand changes due to change in the price of other goods. It's related goods.
Yes, sir.
Is related goods. That is cross elasticity of demand. So in the, we can write down this point very easily, that in the monopolistic competition market, the cross elasticity of demand is very high. It is very
Right.
high because of the fact that a buyer has a number of substitutes available. If I want to
Right.
buy a toothpaste, a number of companies are producing toothpaste. So it is very difficult for a seller to fix the price, and a buyer can shift from one product to another product, can substitute one product for another due to availability of substitutes,
Yes, substitute.
large number of substitutes available. If for example, if I take the example of soaps, there are n number of soaps. We have n number of soaps. We
Yes,
have Lacas, we have Nirma, we have Dove, we have Lifebuoy. If Lacas increase the price, the customer can shift to Nirma, Dove, Lifebuoy, etc., etc. So the demand for Lacas may decrease. It may
decrease.
decrease.
Yes,
If
sir.
Lacas increase its price of its product, its demand will decrease due to shift from Lacas to other products. This is cross elasticity of
Yes.
demand. This is cross elasticity of
Demand.
demand. So in this monopolistic market, the cross elasticity of demand is very high. Monopoly में क्या होता है? शाबाश, monopoly में क्या होता है cross elasticity of demand? In
Zero.
monopoly, what is a cross? शाबाश,
Equal to zero.
zero. Perfect competition में क्या है? Infinity. It is
yes, sir.
infinity.
Infinity.
But in monopolistic competition, it is high. That
High.
means it is between 0 and infinity. It is
Yes,
high,
sir.
more than 1. High means we take it more than 1, or we can say it more than 1. That is high, more than 1. So this is another feature of 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we have many more. The interdependence of firms हमने लिख लिया, वो interdependence of firms. Interdependence of firms. Firms are dependent upon each other. Interdependence of firms. Firms are dependent upon each other regarding price, regarding product, regarding price of factors, etc. So there is indeterminate demand for a firm. A firm cannot see it as demand. If it increases price, it may lose customers. If it decreases price, others will follow. It cannot expect. Generally, law of demand says that if there is decrease in price of a product, demand increases. But here we do not see increase in demand. Firm cannot expect that I have decreased the price, I will increase my demand, I will increase my sales, I will increase my revenue. No, others will follow. Very, I can say rapidly they can follow. जल्दी वो follow इसको करेंगे और वो भी अपना price कम करेंगे. Firm cannot say that I will increase my sales. So these are some important features of monopolistic competition. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
ठीक हो गया? ये
Yes, sir.
this is all about that. What